Good morning, Facebook land. Mark, your motivation dealer, here again on this morning, Thursday morning commute. And today I wanted to talk about growing or blowing your mind. I wanted to talk about why you need to grow your mind, why it's important to do that, and how the most successful people in life work on themselves more than they work on anything else. So, wanted to focus on personal development and mindset growth today. I'm going to start off, for those of you that have been following along, my cold is better. I am a little bit more myself today. Definitely it slowed me down the last couple days, but back on the mend. Not perfect yet, but definitely making a big improvement in terms of health. So, and this is something that, just as a side point, people have seemed to have had this linger on for weeks, and for me it was 2 days. So it's a pretty good immune system, but also I believe it has to do with not willing myself not to be taken out by this cold and not to have it linger on. I had to get better because I'm going off to Hawaii in about a week and a half to 2 weeks, and had to get better. So, someone jumped on. Let me see who's there. Johnny, good to see you, buddy. So developing your mind. I'm going to talk about, we're going to talk about entrepreneurs. We're going to talk about mindset. We're going to talk about personal growth. But I'm going to start off by approaching it from my other career as an oral surgeon. As a doctor of any kind, you are expected to continue to learn. Learning is not, you don't just get done with school and suddenly you don't have to learn anymore. You have to keep up. You have to learn new things. You have to learn about new medications and new techniques and procedures. You have to learn about new guidelines and new processes. And there are times where you're going to fall behind if you don't keep up with the the information that comes out, the technology that comes out, the ability to do bigger and better and safer types of work or procedures or surgeries. So, I'm expected on a continual basis to go to continuing education courses and continue to learn and continue to train. It's a never-ending process, and that's what you need to view your life as. That's what you've got to imagine yourself doing. You've got to, grow your mind on a daily basis. It's critically important that you start to think differently, and the way that you think differently is through reading and through audio and through video. You've got to stop thinking like the masses. You've got to start thinking like someone who's successful already. And in order to do that, you've got to read books from people who have become successful and who teach success. You've got to, listen to videos. You've got to listen to my videos. You've got to listen to things that are going to develop yourself as a person, going to teach you the right skills, teach you the right personality traits. Critically important to help you overcome the hurdles, especially as an entrepreneur, especially as a business owner, especially when you don't have a boss looking over your shoulder telling you what to do. When it's on you to actually get it done and make it happen, then it becomes even more critical. I've said before that you really have to spend more time working on yourself than you do at your job. You've got to spend more time working on yourself than you do your relationships and things like that, because that process is going to make all of those things better. If you focus on yourself and you grow yourself and you realize your shortcomings and you work on those things, that's going to make your relationships better. All right, when you take the focus off what that other person is doing and put the focus on what you're doing or how you're reacting to things or why it is that you're doing the things that you're doing, that's going to improve your relationship. That's going to make your relationship stronger. And that's true of any relationship, whether it be a friend or a family member or a loved one. So it's critically important you continue to grow your mind and you have the right mindset and overcome those limiting beliefs. We all have limiting beliefs that I'm not smart enough, I'm not good enough. I wasn't born into, a certain amount of money. Things weren't given to me. I didn't have a good upbringing. I had a troubled childhood. All of these things, they go through your mind and they affect what it is that you do now. They stay with you for a very, very long time. And you can go and get therapy, and that certainly helps, and I would certainly advocate seeing a therapist, because I think that that's a very good thing. You get a lot of insight into yourself and why you do things, but you also have to look at those things and realize that those are obstacles to overcome. I talked to my son at great length, who's been having the mental health issues, and I tell him, look, all of these horrible things that have happened to you in the past, you can look at those as a crutch. You can continue to blame for the rest of your life the things that have happened to you are the reasons why you are the way you are, or are the way that have forced you to become what you become in a not so pretty manner. If you don't like where it is that you're going, you can use those things as an excuse. Or you can use them as motivation. You can use them to drive you. You can use them to overcome life's obstacles. You can use them as a source of power to get you determined and hell-bent on getting over those things and becoming successful despite those things. And that's what I want him to understand. That's what I want my kids to learn. I want my kids to learn, I'm going to talk about school for a minute. School is, as far as I'm concerned, school is a failing proposition. They're not teaching you the things that you should be teaching. For all those teachers out there, I apologize, but it's not your fault either, because it's the curriculums. It's the stuff that you're forced to teach. They don't teach critical thinking. They don't teach learning to follow your passion and monitor so you can earn. What they're trying to do is teach you to become a robot and go out and work in a factory somewhere. That's what they're teaching you. So grow your mind, become the person that you really should become. And I look forward to your success and helping you in that endeavor. So thanks so much for watching this morning. Go out there, read a book, watch a video, listen to an audio, spend at least 30 minutes a day. That's at the base minimum, a 30-minute period of time per day doing that stuff. Try to do it first thing in the morning. That really motivates you and gets you into the right mindset. It really sets the stage for the rest of the day. So really critically important to do that early on. But spend more time working on yourself than you do at your job. Spend more time working on yourself than you do watching TV. Spend more time working on yourself than you do all these other things that aren't going to get you where you want to be in life. So thanks so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next video. I am off tomorrow, so I probably won't see you guys on the morning commute, but I'll see if I can shoot a video some point during the day. But look forward to catching you again, at least on Monday, if not sooner. Take care.